Hello, fantastic to have your company. It's another Rugby League decider. It's between the New Zealand Warriors and the Cronulla Sutherland Sharks. Andrew Voss here, and with me in the commentary box is the former Premiership winning coach, Phil Gould.
Well, it doesn't get any better than this, does it? Both sides are in red-hot form with the ball, and I expect to see plenty of points racked up. Defence might be out the window, but if that's the case, the crowd will certainly get their money's worth if both teams can produce what we know they're capable of. I'm pumped for this one.
I'm standing next to him, folks. He's pumped. Gus is pumped, and that's a great sign for everyone. Chambers, Johnston, Johnson, Gagai, Smith, Crook. That is tackle number 3. Johnston, Chambers, Ferguson, Moses. Oh, what about that? Ref says 4. Breaks through. Slater bursts through the line. Referee signifies 5th tackle. Johnson looks for the one-pointer. And the kick goes down.
No, I don't agree with that kick option, and I bet the player doesn't either.
And there's the tap. Pryor. 0 tackle. Gallen. Robson. Lewis. Collision between two big men. Strong defence here. Fecky. Beale. Oh, it's almost knocked me out of my chair. Probing for holes, but no way through. Lewis. Gallen. The stadium shakes with that tackle. Running into some solid defence. Beale. Last tackle coming up. Bird. Punts it. The ball is clear. This could be trouble. Shows some urgency getting to the loose ball. Keeps going. Fanua Blake. Chambers. Johnston. Ferguson. Slater. Dangerous stuff here. The New Zealand Warriors are not afraid to throw it around tonight. Fanua Blake. Johnson. Gagai. Reach tackle 3. Chambers. Ferguson. Moses. Good skill. And offload. Slater. Munster. Oh, classic tackle that. That's tackle 4. Beats a tackle. Wow, he's through the line. Last tackle. Johnson. He puts in the grubber. Quick to get to the loose ball. Fecky. Massive hit. Great defence here. Fafita. Well, that's a nice how do you do. Runs into some solid defence. Ennis. Runs from dummy half. Repelled yet again. Lewis. Fafita. It's tackle 5. Do they run or kick? Bird! They're sprinting to get to the ball. Dicey stuff. Doing well under pressure. That could have been trouble. Fafita! Smashed by the defence. Ferguson! Johnston! Fanua Blake! Johnson! Gagai! Smith stretches out. Here is trouble. That's a popular try right there.
Some wonderful passing there. Keeping the ball alive. Beautiful skill. Clever play. That try will be a part of the end-of-season highlights.
Kick fades away to the right side of the posts. The Warriors lead 4-0. Kicks long. Johnson latches onto that kick. Smith. He is in the clear. No respect for ball security. Now on the 40-metre line, he plays the ball. Lewis. Good shot. Strong defence. Beale. Ennis. Nailed where he stands. Unable to break through. Lutelli. Wrapped up by some solid defence. Beale. Fecky. Final tackle. Let's see what they do. Bird gets a kick away. It's a race. This could be trouble. Retrieved by the defence. Good work under pressure. Keeps going. Fafita. Slater. Gagai. Keeps going. Little dummy half run here. Munster. Moses. Ferguson. Chambers. Johnston. Fanua Blake. Johnson. Oates. Smith. Moving the ball around, and they've made some good ground there. The New Zealand Warriors attacking strongly. Johnston. Gagai. Wrapped up in the tackle. They reach tackle 3. Keeps going. Slater bursting through the line. This is excellent attack. Johnston. Chambers. Johnson. Ferguson. Moses. He breaks through the defence. Fafita. Slater. Last tackle. They've got to come up with something. Ferguson puts in the grubber. Godden picks up the football. Nice tackle. Trapped in goal. Line dropout. Johnson there to field the kick. Fanua Blake. Ferguson. Oates. Gagai. That is special. A one-handed offload. And offloads the ball. Wrapped up and very nearly out of play. Little dummy half run here. Oates. Gagai. Ferguson. Johnson. Well, prime opportunity here for the Cronulla Sutherland Sharks. Godden. Bird. Fafita. Oh, that's a hit. Halfway through this set. Lewis. Beale. And he's through the line. There's the 4th tackle. Lewis. Fecky. It's the last now. Bird strikes that one. Woo! 6 tackles completed, and they have to hand it over. Oates. Johnson. Fanua Blake. And they give him a real rattle up there. Slater with the break, almost to the line. Ferguson. Moses. Fafita. Munster. He's got there, and they're possible. It's going to drift across the face of goal. New Zealand lead 8-0. Goes long. Fanua Blake picks up the ball. Oates just powers downfield. Smith. Slater. The home side are leading. Smith decides to run from dummy half. Keeps going. Gets his hands free and offloads. I like that, he's kept it alive. Great play that, offloading the ball. The ball's been turned over.
If these blokes don't connect with their passing soon, they're in for a long day at the office.
Fecky. Fafita. Fecky. Halfway through the count. Lewis. Still a couple of tackles left here. Fafita. Pryor. Robson. Referee signifies 5th tackle. Lutelli. He punts it. And they've managed to get to the ball. Fanua Blake. Johnson. Oates. Smith. Oates. Johnson. Fanua Blake. Look at this. Running from dummy half. Chambers. Moses. Munster. That's the 3rd. Keeps going. He's in open space. He's got past another. He's tackled there, but he's made good ground. They're looking dangerous. Oates slips a pass away. Keeps it alive. He's gone over. That should be... Touchy's flags go up. That's a goal.
The New Zealand Warriors have been outstanding this afternoon. They haven't given their opponents any opportunities. It's been a joy to watch so far.
The New Zealand Warriors lead 14-0 here. Fafita, Munster, keeps going, and he's all on his own. They're closing in fast though. Still trying to make ground after a good run. Great vision, passes long, Fanua Blake. Gagai, Oates, Smith, Cronk, keeps going. Look at the athlete stretching his legs. Smith, Johnson, Gagai. They're looking dangerous here. Smith powers through the defence. And the attack just keeps on coming. Cronk breaks through the line. He's tackled and into touch. Bird! Oh, what about that? Graham. Big hit there. Great defence. Ennis looking to make ground out of dummy half.
He's held.
Unable to mobilise. That's good defending. Bill! Unable to mobilise. That's good defending. Fecky. Lewis breaks through the defence. Straight into open space. That's tackle 5. Bird launches a kick. Johnston. Chambers gets his hands free and offload. He's able to get a one-handed offload. Moses. Johnson. Gagai. Oates. They've caught the defence snapping. Cronk stretches his legs. Here's trouble. Breaks through. What a tackle. Has saved a try. The defence is looking shaken. Chambers. Ferguson. Moses. Fafita. Ferguson has reefed the ball free in the tackle. Lutelli. Strong defence here. Gallen. Pryor. Offside is the call. Kick for the sideline. And it's gone out. Robson restarts the play with a tap. Fafita. Lewis.
He's held.
Strong defence here. Bill. Fecky.
Held.
Probing for holes, but no way through. Lewis. Bill. Running into some solid defence. Bird. Fafita.
Held.
Referee signifies 5th tackle. Bird punts. Quick to get to the loose ball. Johnston. I think he's been practicing that pass. Johnson. Fanua Blake. Arms are free, and there's the offload. Nice skill. One-handed offload. Beats a tackle. Johnson. Moses. Fafita. Oh, that's a tackle. Ferguson scoots out a dummy half. Keeps going. Ferguson bursts through the line. Cronulla Sutherland are looking a bit wobbly. Smith. That could be a try. Then again, can you believe that? He's kicked it short. The Warriors lead by 18 here. Decides the deep kick is the way to go. Ferguson there to field the kick. Chambers. Fanua Blake. Johnson. Oates. Boy, oh boy, what a run. Smith. Slater powering his way through the defence. They are looking to spoil his party. He's tackled after making good metres. New Zealand are looking dangerous every time they get the ball. Ferguson. Ball and all tackle. The attack coming in waves. Johnston! Gagai! Oates! Smith, unstoppable! Breaks through the defence. They're over again. The New Zealand Warriors have come up with yet another try. This is unbelievable football.
The visitors are struggling to adapt here. Amazing how different they look away from home.
That's a great kick from out wide.
The coach will be over the moon with this performance so far. Still a long way to go, though.
The New Zealand Warriors lead 24-0. Slater, Fanua Blake. Smith, there's daylight in front of him. Breaks through. The Warriors are not afraid to throw it around tonight. Johnson! Moses! Fafita! He plays the ball on halfway and reached tackle 3. Nearly half-time. Ferguson! Out of dummy half. Maintaining their advantage in attack. Gagai! Oates! Smith! He breaks through. Is in the clear. Dear oh dear. Well under pressure. And New Zealand have made a critical error right out from their own try line. Massive hit. Beale! Referee says held.
Second tackle.
Fecky! Godden! Tackled right on the sideline. That is tackle number 3. Fecky! Beale! Ref says 4. There's the half-time hooter. Godden! First half complete. The Warriors have the lead at the break and would love to keep their opponents scoreless in this. Kick-off is deep. Gordon latches onto that kick. Hyangton! Well, that's a nice how do you do. Graham. Collision between 2 big men. Lutelli! Reach tackle 3. Hyangton! Gallen! Nailed where he stands. Still a couple of tackles up their sleeve here. Fafita! Bird! And this is the last tackle. Beale! He was never onside. It's in the clear. This could be danger. Restarting play with a tap. Johnson restarts play. Woo! Chambers. Ferguson. Moses. Fafita. Munster. Chambers. Johnson. Gagai keeps going. That's the 3rd tackle. Breaks through. He's held up over the line. This kick is there.
The Warriors are playing some very solid football. Their opponents are shell-shocked, and understandably so.
The centre of halfway for the kick. Kicks long. Ferguson there to field the kick. Fanua Blake. Slater. Gagai. Johnson. Oates. Stretches out. Here's trouble. Breaks through. Gagai kicks. Godden picks up the football. What's going on there? He's run straight into touch.
Maybe he saw someone he knew in the crowd. No idea what he was doing there.
Gagai! Ferguson! Threatening to score. Slater decides to run from dummy half. He breaks through. Extremely close to the line. Dogged defence there. Wrapped up by some solid defence. Breaks through. They're in with another. The Sharks are reeling here. The floodgates are open. The Warriors are looking absolutely unstoppable. That's a goal.
Super try there. It'll look even better on the replay.
Place centre halfway. Goes long. Gagai there to field the kick. He's caught them napping. Big run. Oates. Smith. Shot.
Let him go, first tackle.
Johnson. Chambers. Ferguson. Moses. Fafita. Munster. This could be trouble. Moving the ball around and making some decent beaters. New Zealand on the charge. Little dummy half run here. Crashes past the defence. Keeps going. Clever play. The ball is stripped. Robson. Caught in an offside position to kick for touch. Over the sideline it goes. Back underway with a tap. Graham. Runs into touch.
No. What was he thinking?
Ferguson. Gagai. Ball and all, two-man tackle. The Sharks holding up well. No way through for New Zealand. Johnston. Chambers. Moses. Fafita. Munster. Well, he's over the line, but he's judged that kick to perfection.
Yes, Andrew, they are well in control. The opposition just doesn't know what's hit them.
Back to the centre of halfway. Goes long. Gagai. There to field the kick. Johnson. He breaks through the defence. Straight into open space. Crosses the 40. The carnage continues. The Warriors are over the line again. They are unstoppable.
And thoroughly deserved. He's worked tirelessly out there today.
It's this one, radar-like with a kick.
The New Zealand Warriors are playing some very solid football. Not afraid to chance their arm, and they're finding plenty of space.
Into the kick, centre of halfway, goes long. Johnson, there to field the kick. Oates. Smith. This could be trouble. With an offload. And the pass has been hijacked. That's legal. It's fine, but it's a battering tackle. Ennis.
He's held.
Strong defence here. Robson. Unable to break through. Gallen. Unable to mobilise. That's good defending. Ennis runs from dummy half. Will they run or kick? It's the last tackle. Beale with a punt. That's commitment, getting to the loose ball. They've lost it. Beats a tackle.
Let him go.
Johnson! Out of a tackle. Gagai! Oates bursting through the line. Stretches out. Here is trouble. Arms are free, and there's the offload. Through and into open space. Another try. Cronulla Sutherland are in complete and utter disarray. The Warriors are absolutely destroying them.
Some wonderful passing there. Keeping the ball alive. Beautiful skill. Clever play. That try will be a part of the end of season highlights.
He guided that kick through the post beautifully. Oates. Smith. Slater. Now he stretches his legs. Chonk. He's out into open space. Another try. And the New Zealand Warriors are well in control here.
The passing in that play was something special, Andrew. Wonderful skill. Made the defenders look very, very ordinary.
Like shelling peas, really. Besides, the deep kick is the way to go. Ferguson, there to field the kick. Johnson! Gagai!
He's held. No. What?
Johnston, Ferguson, Moses.
Move. Second tackle.
Johnston, Chambers. Fanua Blake. He's brought to ground right on the 30-metre line. Slater breaks through the line, keeps going. Still trying to make metres as he's brought down after that good run. He looks around for some backup. Chambers. Ferguson. Referee signifies fifth tackle. Slater. Fanua Blake. Gagai. And we'll have a change over here. Tupou. Bird. Good shot. Fafita. Robson. Great defence here. Hyangton. Gallen. Runs into some solid defence. Fafita. Robson. Big hit there. Fafita. Referee signifies fifth tackle. Bird gets a kick away. Chambers. Moses. Ferguson. Munster. Johnston. Fanua Blake. Johnson. Nailed in that tackle. Slater had a look both ways and runs from dummy half. Gagai. Here's danger. Fafita. Nice skill. One-handed offload. He offloads. Halfway through this set. He charges through. This could be trouble. Maintaining their advantage in attack. Keeps going. The crowd here like that try. I'm pretty fond of it myself.
The visitors are struggling to adapt here. Amazing how different they look away from home.
You can count that as 2 points.
Yes, sir. A beautiful kick. Beautifully struck.
Besides, the deep kick is the way to go. Fanua Blake. Gagai. Smith keeps going. Offloads the ball. He knocks it.
Poor control of the football. Coach will not be happy.
Bird. Referee calls held. Hyangton. Godden. Oh, what about that? Strong defence. Bird. Holmes. Massive hit. Probing for holes, but no way through. Robson. Collision between two big men. Running into some solid defence. Last tackle. They've got to come up with something. Bird. Kicks low with a grubber. Shows some urgency getting to the loose ball. Ball and all tackle. Keeps going. Good tackle.
Get off him.
Slips the pass. I like that. He's kept it alive. Keeps going. That's the third tackle. Tupou. Held on too long there.
The correct call was made there. Good refereeing.
The New Zealand Warriors will look to find touch. That's gone over the sideline. There's the tap. Oates. Fanua Blake. Johnston. Threatening to come up with points. Slater. Little dart out of dummy half. Fanua Blake. Robs in another. 2 tries in rapid succession for New Zealand. The Cronulla Sutherland Sharks are looking very ordinary here. Version is successful.
A superb try this. Brilliantly played.
Kicks long. Gagai latches onto that kick. Really fires out a pass. Oates keeps it along. Cronk breaks through. Smith. Fanua Blake breaks through. Chambers. Ferguson. Moses. Fafita. Now he's in the clear. Munster. They're closing the gap. Wriggles free in the tackle and he's offloaded. Where did that pass come from? Great offload. The onslaught continues. Another try. They are looking absolutely unstoppable.
Good try that, Andrew. The build-up was impressive, and in the end, the defence had no answer to that piece of brilliance.
The centre of halfway for the kick. Johnson. There to field the kick. Slater. Oates. He is in the clear. Slater. Good tackle. Two in it.
Second tackle.
That pass was smoking. Fanua Blake. Chambers.
Held. Get up.
This team is on a roll. Slater looking to make ground out of dummy half. Breaks through. Still a couple of tackles up their sleeve here. Fanua Blake. Oates. Smith. The defence can't put him down and the pass is away. Just steams past the defence. He's all on his own. And there's another. The Sharks unable to put a stop to the onslaught here. They are being torn to pieces.
One key ingredient is being able to compete on the road, Andrew, and this is not a good example.
Centre of halfway again. Ferguson latches onto that kick. Johnston. Fafita. He's in open space. Munster. Great vision. Passes long. Chambers. Johnston. Johnson. Gagai. Oates. Smith. New Zealand are not afraid to throw it around tonight. Slater breaks through the line. Finally brought to ground. The Warriors. On the charge. He looks for backup. Dummy half dash. Fafita. Picked off from the... Tackle. This is excellent attack. Moses breaks through. He'll be black and blue after that tackle. That's tackle 5. Johnston looks to add one to the scoreboard. Has added a point.
A nicely struck field goal. Never looked like missing.
Into place, centre of halfway. Goes long. Johnson. There to field the kick. Tedesco.
Held. One.
Johnson. Keeps going.
Held. Clear now.
Referee says he hung on too long on the tackle. Well, Gus is next to me shaking his head. Another penalty. Surely we have to use the sin bin.
Get on him, ref. Good call. He has to put an end to this blatant cheating.
That ball, it is into touch. Back underway with a tap. Oates. Gagai. Fanua Blake. Johnston. The handling is poor and we will have a scrum.
Well, put that down as an incomplete set.
Godden.
Held. Tackle 1.
Fafita.
Held.
Great defence. Gallen.
Held.
Unable to break through. Fafita. Bakuya. Wrapped up by some solid defence. Gallen. Woo.
Held.
Do they run or kick? It's the last tackle. Bird. Punts. Moses. Ferguson. Tedesco. Beats a tackle. He plays the ball on halfway. Slater. Unstoppable. Breaks through the defence. It looks like they're closing the gap. Munster picks up the ball. Moses keeps going. Moses powers through the defence. Tedesco. They're having such a strong attacking game here. Here's a run from dummy half. Breaks through. Gathered in on the 10-metre line. The Sharks are looking shaky. Munster. Tedesco. Keeps going. Hammering the goal line. And this is the last tackle. Another try. Cronulla Sutherland are in complete and utter disarray. The Warriors are absolutely destroying them. All the touch judges have to do on that kick is put up their flags.
The away side have found it very difficult to get themselves in the game here. They'll go home with their tails between their legs.
Goes long. Defenders closing in. Well, he's beat the second man. He breaks through. And time is up. It's all over. Well, Gus, they've done it. They are the champions.
The Warriors have now been crowned champions. Well done to the players and staff. They worked hard all year. The decider had a bit of everything, some dazzling attacking football, strong defence. Both teams made it a great spectacle of rugby league.
So, on behalf of Gus Gould, I'm Andrew Voss. We'll see you next time.